Broadcasting live from WOUB TV in Athens, this is Newswatch.
While most students in Athens may consider fest season a fun time, our reporter Arnold Wande shows what the fest season means for the city of Athens.
It's that time of the year again in Athens. 4 weekends of block parties all across Athens. For higher university students, it means big parties and plenty of drinking. But for the city of Athens and community members, fest season means drunk students, trashed streets, and tens of thousands of dollars in costs. Millfest is the biggest party of the season and the most expensive for the city, according to Athens Deputy Service Safety Director Ron Lucas.
We had some officers come in from Lancaster and Vinton County and some other surrounding communities have come in. We had the Athens County Sheriff, Ohio State Highway Patrol, the Ohio Investigative Unit, Athens police officers, OU police officers, so there's quite a few from surrounding communities that have come to help us.
For technical reasons, Lucas is not allowed to share the exact number of police officers patrolling the fests, but he says at least 100 officers have been working around Mill Street to keep people safe. The estimated total cost for the city, just for Millfest, $20,000, according to Lucas. While the city pays to keep things safe, students can end up paying as well, in the form of arrests and citations. It's usually the cost of drinking too much alcohol. During Millfest, police arrested or cited more than 24 people, most on alcohol-related offenses. Officer Neil Dickens says many of those arrests are easily avoidable.
If they're at a house or something like that, they're not a problem. Walking down the street carrying a case of beer, being underage or something like that, walking down the street with an open container, being underage. It's like, you're underage. Why are you, and or urinating on the side of the house holding a beer cup, that type of thing. It's like drawing attention to themselves when they know that they're already violating the law.
There are also things people hosting the party can do to avoid grabbing the attention of police patrolling the party.
Know who's at your party. I think that's important. So knowing who's there, keep your yards cleaned up, and keep your party safe. And there's a lot of things there. Don't let people drink that should not be drinking. Don't let people get violent in your house. And we have a lot of police officers out here that can support you and help you out if you need to.
Some of the fastest ways to get your party shut down, according to officials, litter. Music that is way too loud and challenging officers' directions.
It's not the time to be arguing. We don't have time to argue because we're trying to do our job, do it best we can, as fast as we can, and stuff like that. When they challenge us and everything, that's when things go bad very quickly.
But some students argue a police presence isn't needed and that it causes more problems, not less. Plus, it would save the city money. However, officials say the majority of people appreciate their presence, but sometimes the parties have to end. And when they do, it will end up costing the city $60,000 for the fest season. Reporting for Newswatch, I'm Arnold Wande.
The next block party will be High Fest tomorrow. To avoid problems with the police, attendees are encouraged not to drink or urinate in public.